Norfolk County Commissioners meeting, Wednesday, November 4th, 2020, 1 p.m. Zoom teleconference meeting. It's an executive order for the remote participation, an action of March 12, 2020 by Governor Baker, suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law. I hereby call the meeting to order. Commissioner Collins.
Present.
Commissioner Shea.
Present.
Commissioner O'Brien, present. Minutes of the open session meeting of October 28th, 2020.
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman, we approve the minutes of the open session meeting October 28th as presented.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to accept the open session meeting of October 28th for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It is a vote. Public comment. Do I have any public comment? Hearing no public comment, I'll go into the capital improvement. I believe we had John Figoni.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome,
we have
John.
items to discuss. In Brookline, in Rentham, we are in the process of fabricating plexiglass for the probation counters. In Quincy Court, Joe Feeney and John Palmer finished the clerk's area on Saturday and also made requested changes to 3 courtrooms. Superior Court, Joe Feeney and John McGowan met with the new Chief Justice to see what her needs are. Joe did some measuring and will be working on that, but in the meantime, we put temporary shields for now. We are ordering more plexiglass, and it should be in tomorrow, and also we are in the process of, Shield is ordering more clips from our vendor in Madison, Wisconsin, and they should be in. And that's what I have today, Commissioners.
Okay, thank you, John, very much. Any comments from Commissioner Collins?
Nice job, John.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shea?
No, the only issue is now that he mentioned it, who's the new Chief Justice? I seem to have missed it.
Yeah.
Do we know the name of the new Chief Justice?
Not offhand,
Not
no.
offhand.
Oh, okay. John Miller, okay. John McGowan, okay.
All right.
I was just curious. I didn't know there
Okay,
was
thank
one.
you,
Okay,
John Figoni, very much.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. We have no appointments on the whole business. Personal matters, we had one for maintenance. The Chair will wait a motion to approve the blue papers.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve the appointment of William Spader as the second shift custodian, JG, effective 11/9/20. I'll add that this is kind of a transfer because Mr. Spader has been a custodian and currently is a custodian at our agricultural school with a good record.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion made and seconded to approve the appointment of William Spader of Dedham, second shift, effective 11/9/20. On the vote, Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Brien will vote present. Payroll and expense warrants for approval. I'll wait a motion for that.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make the following motion to approve the following payroll and expense warrants. The first one, county weekly payroll, the amount of $141,804.19. The Norfolk County Agricultural High School weekly payroll, the amount of $333,919.55. the county expense warrant in the amount of $87,254.62, and a Walsh and Recreation Facility credit card warrant in the amount of $29,400. All ought to pass.
Second.
There's a motion made and seconded to approve the weekly warrants as presented by Commissioner Shea, second by Commissioner Collins. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, this is a vote. Thank you. We have a bid opening for Kemp Hall, and it's my understanding we're taking that under advisement. Assistant Director Buckley,
Through you,
you want
Mr.
to
Chairman.
brief the commissioners on that?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, Nancy Rockwell, our purchasing agent, and had a discussion with the MSBA, and I believe has more information. Nancy?
Hi, Commissioners. Yes, the OPM contacted me the other day. They have some comments from the MSBA's commissioning agent they received on Monday evening, so they are looking to postpone the roofing bid to open on November 13th, which will give them time to resolve any questions that were asked of them.
Mr. Chairman,
Yep, Commissioner Shea.
I'll make a motion that we postpone until November 13th, 2020, the bid awarding on the roof replacement at the Norfolk County Agricultural High School.
Oh, it's the opening of the bid?
Oh, I mean, the opening of the bid till November 13th, 2020.
Okay. Have a second?
Yeah, second.
Motion made and seconded to postpone the roof replacement bids opening until November 13th at the Aggie High School. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, it is a vote. Bid openings, I'm sorry, contract awards, we have none.
None.
Available at this time. And we'll have the report of the Personnel Services, Michelle Labadino.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Michelle.
Okay, so I'd like to report on unemployment to begin with. The Department of Unemployment announced in October that scammers have attempted to file large amounts of illegitimate unemployment claims through its system. The DUA has implemented additional identification verification processes that could delay payments to claimants. At least a half a dozen states, including Massachusetts and Rhode Island, have been targeted by the scammers who are using stolen personal information from previous national data breaches to file bogus claims in several states. Municipalities have been targeted the most by this scam. Norfolk County's fraudulent claims by department is as follows. Norfolk County Agricultural High School is at 78%. Maintenance, 4%. Administration is at 3%. The Treasurer's Department is at 1%. Engineering is at 0%, and the Registry of Deeds is at 13%. All affected employees have been notified that a fraudulent claim has been filed under their name and have been provided instructions on the necessary steps to take to report the fraudulent activity. We have also notified unemployment of each fraudulent case we have received to date. On another note, I wanted to share the Employee Assistance Program. We have a new program that we're using for our EAP. It's called Perspectives LTD. It offers numerous online skill-building trainings. Examples of some of the programs is achieving personal goals, applying emotional intelligence in the workplace, applying leadership basics, balancing work and family, basics of effective communication, building a successful team, coaching and counseling, etc. There's numerous trainings that people can find on their website. If people are interested in taking any of these courses, they can reach out to me for the login and password. And then I want to update you on the Mayflower Municipal Health Group. Mayflower offers numerous classes to the Norfolk County group, And they have on-demand classes, free access to 100 professionally filmed exercise classes. They also have a Save and Living program with 12 sessions online, evidence-based healthy eating program, which includes a coach. They have a mental fitness app for guided medication, music, sleep stories. They have a quit smoking program, and they also have an online challenges for wellness with virtual cooking classes, webinars, and incentives. This program is free and available to all employees of the Mayflower Municipal Health Group unit. In addition to that, they have a new program for the Medics 2 program for retirees. There will be no rate increase this year, and they added a vision plan rider, and this benefit provides up to $150 every 24 months for one set of prescription lenses and or framed contact lenses, and this includes measurement, fitting, and adjustments. They also added a hearing plan rider benefit for hearing aids under covered services, such as a licensed audiologist or a licensed hearing instrument specialist. The coverage for the hearing aid device itself is limited to $2,000 per hearing aid per hearing impaired ear every 36 months. This information will be sent out to all retirees in the coming weeks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. Any comments or suggestions? Commissioner Collins,
Nice job, Michelle.
Commissioner Shea.
I have one quick comment to Michelle. Michelle, these wellness programs are maintenance programs for our employees. Are they notified individually through the payroll or something that this stuff is available? How do we get it out? How do you get it out?
Certainly. Mayflower sends the employees emails, and I send each department head the list of monthly activities for them to share with all their employees.
Okay, so they can reach the numbers and everything are on there. So if anyone wants to take care of it on their own, they can.
Yes, all these activities that they share usually during work hours, but they're filmed so people can watch them at their own time if they're interested.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Michelle. Good report.
Washington?
Michelle, Father Nancy, and so was Jeannie was reached there today.
Jeannie is on.
Yep.
Okay, our county director is under the weather a little bit, and we wish him a real speedy recovery. We'll have the report of the assistant county director, Bill Buckley.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, thank you. Mike Mullen is also, he's taking a procurement seminar today as part of our overarching commitment to greater professional development in the county, especially at the administrative level. So I have three brief updates just for the commissioners, through you, Mr. Chairman, this afternoon. One, the Infinite Visions Best Practices Training. You'll remember last year, based on repeated management letter comments, that we began to organize a best practices training with Infinite Visions, which is our budgeting software based upon the underutilization of our financial management software highlighted in the management letters. That training was initially impacted by COVID, but Infinite Visions is now doing virtual review and assessments. We're working to schedule that hopefully for mid or early December, and this is being done in coordination with the operational review. Well, on the similar technological note, website, we're beginning steps to look at our county website and improving its accessibility. Working closely with Mark McDonald, we had a call with our current vendor last week and beginning to explore all the options, looking, of course, at best practices, at what some of our component towns are using, and assessing costs as well. Timely in that, we'll be establishing a capital plan, and we want this effort to be part of it. And finally, just a point of information, the meeting next week for the county commissioners will be Tuesday in observance of Wednesday being the Veterans Day holiday, a very important one we wanted to mention. the commissioners have agreed to meet next Tuesday, November 10th, to process county business. We've already been in touch with the departments over by phone, but we'll be emailing everyone to submit expense warrants for next week by this Friday and payroll by next Tuesday. And with that, Mr. Chairman, that is all I have to report.
All right, thank you very much, Bill. Any questions, Commissioner Collins or Bill Buckley?
Nice job, Bill.
Thank you.
Commissioner Joe Shea?
No, I'm all set also. Thank you.
Okay, and I'd just like to reiterate, we're very happy for the fantastic vote that you received, Joe Shea, and
Thank
you're
you.
working very hard as a commissioner and as a chairman. I am very proud of your actions and what you're doing, and the vote certainly is deserving for you.
Thank you very much.
I believe we are going into executive session.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that's correct. Pursuant to MGL Chapter 30A, Sections 22F and G, there's a need for an executive session regarding the review of executive session minutes. So the only reason for the return after executive session will be for the purposes of adjournment. So if one of the commissioners would like to make a motion to go into executive session, we would then ask all those not participating in the executive session to leave the Zoom.
I'll make
Okay, I'll let Commissioner Shea
I'll make a
will
motion,
you,
Mr. Chairman.
make the motion, please.
I will. I'll make a motion that pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 2A7, to comply with or act under authority of any general or specific law, specifically 30A, Section 22F and G, regarding review of executive session minutes, specifically executive sessions held on December 6, 2017, April 25th, 18, July 10th, 19, July 17th, 19, February 26, 2020, September 9, 2020, and September 23rd, 2020. And it would amend and consider the same for release or confirmed non-disclosure, and to take this action relative to the same, and we will be returning to full session for purposes of adjournment only.
Second.
Okay, on the vote, we'll take it all. On the vote, Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea,
Yes.
and Commissioner O'Brien votes